Alright, this is problem number 7. And it goes, vector A is 3 units. Vector A is 3 units in length and points along the positive x direction. And vector B is 4 units in length and points along the negative y-axis. Use the graphical methods to find the magnitude and direction of the vectors A plus B and then A minus B. So this is going to be A plus B. And that's a vector, that's a vector, this is a vector, and this is a vector. Okay, so A plus B is just going to be equal to the square root of 3 units squared plus 4 units squared. Okay, so that's going to be 9 units squared plus 16 units squared, and all of that is going to be the square root. So we can see that that's just 25 units squared, so that's going to be 5 units. Okay, so again, if we want to know this angle here, let's see, this angle here, our angle will equal to tan, inverse tan of y over x. So in this case we have inverse tan, you have 4 units, this is actually a negative, and 3 units. And let me pause video for a second, do some calculations. So as we can see, what do we have here? We have 53 units for a negative 53 degrees for this angle. So again, this is our angle. You see we use Pythagorean's theorem here. Ended up with 9 units, 16 units, 25 units. Square root of 25 units was 5 units, and we actually had a angle of a negative 53. Okay. Now if we consider A minus B, our vector B just goes in the opposite direction. A continues in its positive direction. So we're going to use Pythagorean's theorem again. A minus B is equal to the square root of 3.00 units, that entire piece squared, plus a negative 4.00 units squared, and that's going to be 9 units. Okay, here we go. So now we're considering this vector and this vector. Since we want to know A minus B, we take A minus B, we're going to go ahead and put our 3 units in for the x direction, our negative 4 units in for the y direction, and then, and you know, that actually probably should have been just 4 units, but and the other one should have been a negative 4 units, but any 2 ways. So let me erase that a little bit. In the last problem, you'll notice that I made a mistake. This is going to be 4 units, but still they both come out to be the same magnitude because of the square natures of them. So we have 9 units here, 16 units here, and the result is 5 units. Once we start finding our angle is going to be here. Our angle is going to be the inverse tan of y over x This is what we have. So you have 53 degrees. Cool beans?